Surprise! Remember me? It's been a hot minute. But I've been thinking about some things over the last couple of days. And I thought, you know what I need to do? I need to make a YouTube video. I'm not going to commit to making YouTube every week, every day, every month, or every year. But I am going to make one today. My name is Elizabeth. I have been known as Finding Elizabeth, Bless and Release Baby. I can't remember what else my YouTube, Instagram names have been over the years, but I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy in 2014 in April. So 8 years ago, I am 56 years old. Y'all remember when it was my 50th birthday? Those who've been following for a while, I'm 56. Anyway, my starting weight was 402 pounds, and I am 5'6". My starting weight was 402 pounds. The lowest weight I got to post weight loss surgery was 198 pounds. I stayed there, so that was a 202 pound loss. I stayed there for about 30 seconds. The weight I stayed at for quite a while was 208 to 212 for a couple years. And then life and other things happened, and that number started slowly creeping up. I had plastic surgery in December of 2020. They removed 22 pounds of skin. I had an extended abdominoplasty, torsoplasty, breast lift, and implants. It was amazing. Amazing. Even though I am super fluffy, I've never been as happy with my body as I am right now. But I have been continuously putting on weight, particularly for the last year. And I found myself disconnecting from my friends. I have not exercised. And those of y'all who knew me from way back know exercise was my thing. I have not exercised really in any meaningful way since before COVID, which we're going on. We just passed 2 years. And I had been disconnecting with my friends, and I had been very afraid to even say to my friends what the number is on the scale, because it's the highest that it has been since my weight loss surgery. As of this morning, I weighed 265.3 pounds. I don't like it. I have also gone through menopause during this period of time. But it's not just me. I see all of my friends who are part of the weight loss surgery community and had surgery around my time struggling with this. And, they said in the beginning that, the expectation post-weight loss surgery is that you maintain a weight, you're successful if you maintain a weight loss of 35% of your excess weight. I don't have a calculator. I don't know what 35% of my excess weight was. But, I have maintained almost 150-pound weight loss for 8 years, which is not bad. By any means, when you look at what the statistics are for weight loss surgery, that's pretty successful. But am I happy with it? No. More than anything, I'm not happy with the fact that my habits have changed. But they have, and that's really what I'm going to focus on now, is getting my habits back in place. I think my last video, I also got the 6-7 year post VSG reflux disease, where reflux gets horrible. I didn't realize it was reflux until after I had my plastic surgery. I went to see a weight loss surgeon here, and he wanted to move forward with a revision. I had scheduled an endoscopy, but had to reschedule it, and then had a problem getting his office. And in the meanwhile, the medication that I was taking for the reflux sort of subsided. Then maybe a month or so ago, I noticed that Dr. Weiner, who, do you guys know Dr. Matthew Weiner? He's at, I think it's like I'll put it down below. He used to be in Michigan. He spoke at weight loss surgery conventions. He wrote A Pound to Cure, And he's putting together some really great programs, and I really like him. We had him on The Naked Truth several times. I have enjoyed talking to him during this process. He's a super caring and compassionate person, and now as part of his team, he has a nutritionist and a physician's assistant that's responsible for like metabolic medicine. So I had an appointment with him so I got an email saying that they were expanding their services into California. He's in Arizona now. So I made an appointment. I did a video call with him. He said that he still wants me to get an EGD, but he said that because my reflux is primarily controlled with medication, it's not that bad, and I might want to see what I can do to get some of this extra weight off, and to deal with the reflux through diet versus a revision. I still have to get an EGD. And he referred me to the physician's assistant for metabolic medicine, which is these new drugs that were formerly diabetes drugs that are being approved for weight loss. I recently got a prescription for Wegovy, which is not covered by my insurance, but there's a Canadian pharmacy that fulfills it. It's really expensive, but through the Canadian pharmacy, it's not as expensive. And am pursuing that. Haven't gotten any yet. Haven't started it, but I'm going to. But that's not really so much what I wanted. I did want to talk about it in terms of making people aware what the options are there, but I want to talk about, yes, the struggle is real. Does anybody even watch YouTube videos anymore? Tell me if you guys watch YouTube videos anymore. I don't even know. But what is super upsetting to me is that I've just slipped back into a lot of these habits that I had before, and it's making the negative self-talk in my head horrible. I used to say that the reason I had weight loss surgery was because I thought once my son left home that I would turn into a crazy cat lady who never left the house. And my life drastically changed through weight loss surgery. I have lovely friends. I've experienced wonderful things. I've gotten to do lots, and my life is so much richer for it. But I find myself slipping back into these places. So this is what I'm going to start with. I'm going to start with trying to build up some healthy habits again. And one of those is being accountable. And that's why I wanted to pop on. I wanted to say the number here. I wanted to make sure that people who are out there feeling like they're failures know that they aren't. And, that's something that Dr. Weiner and his physician's assistant said to me was that, do not look at yourself as a failure. But it's hard not to. I remember the days I would dream to be 265 pounds. But now it's like you failed. You had this opportunity. You got plastic surgery, and you screwed it up. But I need to take control of the things that I can take control of, which are habits. I can't do everything, but I can do some things. And that's sort of where I'm at now. So tell me how you're doing all these years out. Tell me how you're doing if you're brand new. Tell me how you're dealing with it. Tell me how what I just really hate is this self-talk that's like, you fucked up, you're a failure, you fucked up. I don't like that. So I'm going to actively work on mediating that in my head at least. So anyway, hi, that's what's going on with me. Tell me what's going on with you. All right. Love you guys and look forward to catching up in the comments.